You are listening to the Centropic Oracle, an audiobook podcast of science fiction and fantasy short stories that make you think and feel.
12 Days by James A. Hartley. They talked about the pursuit of knowledge. My own justification was the quest for interstellar travel, the long sleep between the reaches, or so we thought. To sleep, perchance to dream. The ability to reach the nearest stars was foremost in our minds. We had the ships. All we needed was a way to do it. Why me? I've asked myself that question many times now, over and over. I hovered above my body as it lay wax-like on the bed. The researchers clustered all about it. I saw the long tunnel. I saw the white light at the end, and I felt the pressure drawing me towards it. But then, though I volunteered in the interest of science, I had a hidden agenda. Not only would I guarantee my immortality, my name written into the pages of history, but I would have the answer to the ultimate question, and I would return to talk about it. I'd make my fortune. There'd be the books and the talk shows. I'd have the answer. In classic literature about near-death experience, there's usually someone to meet you when you get to the end of the tunnel and step into the white. Was it because I cheated that no one came? Such tiny pills. I looked down at them, and as I lifted them to swallow and seal my fate, seal my future, I spoke half-jokingly. I am the resurrection and the life, I said and smiled. The medical team smiled back. I was not a religious man. 12 days, they told me. More or less, then you'll start revival. We'll keep your body monitored and the vital fluids pulsing. We'll keep vigil over you and guarantee no harm comes. Once the drug leaves your system, in effect, you'll simply switch back on. 12 days. If there's no change after the 12 days, we'll start revival anyway. So you've no need for concern. We have fail-safes in place at every step of the way. I'm not worried, I told them, and I wasn't. I'd seen the tapes. I'd read the reports. The previous tests had been on primates, and each time it had gone like clockwork. I'd done the sums for myself, and 12 days seemed about right. I closed my eyes and waited for death's silent pressure. I felt the darkness sweep down upon me. I felt the cold creeping into my bones. Then I was there, hovering above my motionless form. I waited and watched for a time. Then the pressure dragged me onwards. 12 days. I felt the tug after what must have been that 12 days. The revival hadn't occurred, and they were calling me back. Somehow the connecting thread wasn't strong enough. I've been here and I've seen. I wish that I could tell them. Hell is a cold place, full of light, and I have an eternity to contemplate my sins. Maybe, one day soon, they'll flip the switch to turn me off.
We hope you enjoyed 12 Days by James A. Hartley, read by Rein. If you'd like to learn more about the author and narrator of this story or make a donation to them, follow the story page link in the description. If you would like to submit a story for consideration or apply to be a narrator, a link to our submission guidelines is in the description. This story is copyrighted 2020 by the Centropic Oracle.